Hey guys, this is Socially Awkward Seller, and I thought I'd put together a real quick video of what sold over the last few days. um, it was kind of an average weekend. Um, when you start listing and listing normally again, because I took a week or two off, um, your sales will, go back up and you'll be profitable again because I had a few weeks of lax sales, but um, I thought I'd just bring you this real quick video and talk about one tip um, that I have for you guys. So, couple of, I don't know, I think it was about 3 weeks ago, I bought this lot of Littlest Pet Shop stuff for about $10. I got most of this for $10. And I added a couple of other pieces. So I may have a total of about $15 in all of the Littlest Pet Shop stuff that you will see in this video. The first lot is this Littlest Pet Shop lot. And this has 21 pets in it, and then a couple of play sets and some extra pieces. So this sold for $30 plus shipping. Here's another lot that had 21 pets and some, the play set. There's no magic number of 21. It's just when I sorted out the pets, I had 21 pets for each lot that I wanted to create. So that sold for $29 plus shipping. This little guy came in that lot as well, and he sold for $13.49 plus shipping. And then these are all the other accessories. There's some clothes in here. There is some just regular accessories. There's a little lounge chair for the beach right here and a lot of stuff like that. But this just reminded me, the little hat that's right here in the picture, the little yellow hat right there, did not go with the set, and I did explain that in the listing that it was in here by mistake, because that was sold with a Great Dane figure for $30, and I forgot to include that in this listing or in this video. But so I sold another little guy last week, I think, just one character with that hat for $30. So Littlest Pet Shop is still hot. When you can find it for a good price, you'll make money on it. This is something that I got at the Goodwill Outlet, and I might have put it in the video about my visit to the Goodwill Outlet. This is an Estee Lauder little perfume pot, little compact for perfume, and that sold for $29.99 with free shipping, and that is going global shipping program, so it's being sold in Europe. I'm not exactly sure where, but it is going overseas. And I got a message from the buyer today when I got it ready for shipping that she's really excited to get it. So I hope it gets to her quickly and safely. But it was a cute little find. I swear I probably paid 50 cents for this at the Goodwill Outlet and flipped it for 30 bucks. I paid $2.99 or $3.99 for these. It's a set of steak knives. They're vintage, probably from the 70s. The steak knives are in actually pretty good condition, and they're in this old holder that's got the advertising on the back, so I thought it was kind of cool. Those sold for $26.99 plus shipping. This was featured in a video last week that I put up, and this is that astronaut helmet and backpack and boot covers that I bought for $4.75, and I didn't realize that the hinge on the helmet had a crack in it, so I priced this kind of cheap. Excuse me, at $16.99, and it's sold with shipping. This is a Spanish language learning CD that I bought for 50 cents at the little I think it's a Christian thrift store that I go to, and I think it's been listed for about 30 days or so. I don't think I relisted it. So 30 bucks and it sold for $8.99 plus shipping. Keep in mind, for items like this, they do ship media mail, so the shipping is pretty cheap on these. This is another set that sold media mail. These are basically not really like an encyclopedia, but they do have a lot of information in them. Um, and they talk about a lot about how things work and things like that. I paid $16 for these. They were $1 a piece, and sold them today. Sold them yesterday for $74.99 plus economy shipping, which these will go media mail, and these are shipping. This was 27 pounds, but these are shipping overseas. And since they are going to go overseas, and this is such a heavy package, I put these in a box and then put those in another box with void fill around it so that they won't get beat up too bad. I bought this at a thrift store for $2 at $3.99 last Monday. Listed these last week, and they sold for $29.99 plus ship. This is a vintage Polaroid that I just honestly learned how to test these today. So I sold this one as untested. I sold it underpriced, really. I paid $6 for it, so I didn't make a huge return. But now that I know how to test them and fully clean them, I will be pricing these a little higher when I find them. This is a CD case, and they are still desirable. I've had this one for a while. I've probably had it for a good 6 months or so. It holds 36 CDs. I paid $2.99 for it, and sold it for $20 plus shipping. I love these, and I was tempted not to sell them at all. This is made by Harris Strong, and they are pencil drawings, and there was nothing really like them online, but I just thought they were so cute and so unique. I love how they're offset in the frame. They're not exactly in the middle, and just a beautiful set. They were probably I think they were like an 11 by 13 or something like that. So I paid $1.99 each for these and sold them for $2.99. I think it took these about 90 days to sell. I bought this carpet cleaner for $2, I think, at the little thrift store, the little independent thrift store. And excuse me, I sold it once already. And then for whatever reason, I couldn't find it. And I had to cancel the sale, and I got a defect for that, and that's my fault. But I found it the other day, and it was in one of my shipping bins, or in one of my storage bins. It was just covered up with some stuff. So I found it and listed it a couple of days ago, and it sold on Saturday for $40 plus shipping. And I wanted to bring this to your attention. Not because it's an HIV test, but think about when you're looking for things to resell, new items like this that come from your local drugstore that are marked on clearance. So I actually had 2 of these. They did have different expiration dates. The first one expired in March, so I had listed it at $16.49, and it sold within a few days. And then this was a September expiration date, and it probably took about 30 days for this to sell. And I think I paid about $3 for these on clearance at Walgreens. So this is my tip to you: is think outside the box. Not everything that you can sell on eBay has to come from a thrift store. Nor does it need to be expensive. You don't have to spend a lot of money on it at a retail store to be able to resell it on eBay. There is a rule with things that have expiration dates that they must meet. They must reach the customer before the item expires. That's eBay's rule. And as long as you're mindful of that, you can sell items like this. So keep that in mind the next time you're in your CVS or your Walgreens or even your supermarket will have things marked down. And speaking of that, this is an item I bought at Kroger on clearance. It's a bottle of Starbucks chestnut praline syrup, and I paid $6.25 for these. I've got two. I had two, and this is the first one I've sold it, and it sold for $30. And I think the expiration date is listed in the listing, um, but it still has sometime. I think it's June when these expire. But that was a really good return. Plus, they paid shipping, so just something to keep in mind. Not everything has to be a unique collectible. There are other items that people will use or will want, that you can find on clearance in your local supermarket, um, Walmart, or drugstore. This is a grill I showed in the video earlier in the week, and I sold it for $22.99. I paid $2 for it at the little thrift store, and these always sell. Sometimes they can be long tail; they can sit around for a while, but they always sell. I don't know what it is about them, but people like them. This I've had for probably a year and a half, I'm guessing. It's parts to an Axis and Allies game, and the box was just in terrible shape. And I never want to count all these tiny pieces to see if they're if they're all there. So just lotted these up, and I've reduced the price over the months, and it's been at this price for quite some time. But finally got a buyer for it, and that sold yesterday, or today, and yesterday, and that will ship out tomorrow. And that's actually the last item for today. And I'm gonna try a little experiment and see if blowing out some items that are kind of stale in my store, if blowing those out at lower prices will increase my my listings in their Cassini search and eBay search. I'm just going to try that and see if I notice an uptick in sales. I didn't have too bad of a weekend. Sunday during the day was kind of slow, and I'm not a football person, so I don't know if there were, people watching football or whatever, but later in the afternoon it picked up, and I was able to sell some stuff. But I just want to try that and see what happens. Okay, I'm rambling on. You guys keep listing, stay strong, keep the dream alive, and I will talk to you soon.